another little thing I was going to talk about really quickly. We're going to have something to eat after I've spoke. We'll have a quick drink, got some food, and then after that we'll hear from Nick. Just words and phrases I was thinking about earlier. When we was kids, a lot of these words I'm going to mention to you, we didn't use. They're new words. First word, in it. One of them silly little words that all the kids use, and it's they seem to use it all the time. The British kids are under so much pressure from the ethnic kids to speak like that they're developing this African patois. And one of the words they use is in it. So that's the first word. Number two, legalised cannabis. When I was a kid, there was no legalising anything. But the Labour Party legalised this cannabis, or decriminalised it, I should say, and they pandered to the Afro-Caribbean culture. And as far as I'm concerned, they made the indigenous population docile to make the Africanisation of our country much easier. Number three, another word for you, arranged marriage. I mean, I'd never heard of that when I was a kid, but now it's an everyday bloody word. Usually to get people in the country. And I mean, it's not natural, is it, for someone else to choose your partner? We all choose our own partners. All the animals in the animal kingdom, they choose their own partners. But as far as I'm concerned, it's weird. It's a bit weird. So that's word number three. Halal meat, number four. What's that all about? I mean, I thought we were a nation of animal lovers, but they're creeping it in by the back door. A lot of these businesses are not telling us that it's halal meat. And it's pandering to the minorities, and we're having to eat this crap. Some of these animals take 7 minutes to die. It's very cruel, it's very inhumane, but it's forced upon us. Halal meat. So that's word number four. Number five, gangs and gang crime. That's something we didn't know about when I was a kid. Never heard of it. Gangs, you know, a few lads hanging about bus shelter or whatever. That was a gang. But now these nasty gangs that we've got plaguing our country, they're normally from, they're not the indigenous people that start these gangs. That's number five. Number six, gun and knife crime. That's something we didn't have before. I grew up, there wasn't any gun crime, there wasn't any knife crime, and it's been brought into the country now, and it's almost like a byword. Guns, knives. And I clicked onto the top 10 most wanted criminals the other week, and guess what? 8 out of 10 of them were foreign. Word number 7, this is my 7th word, ritualistic genital mutilation. I mean, what's that all about? You know, it's become a household word. We all know about it, we've all seen these videos on YouTube, and no one seems to be bothered about it. It's going on as we speak. I mean, Fred and Rosemary West did a bit of genital mutilation, and they were locked away for a very, very, very long time. But it's carrying on, and some of the kids are getting sent to Somalia in their summer holidays to have it done. It's just a word that we've now come to terms with. We know this word. Of course, word number 8, HIV and AIDS. That comes from Africa. It's something that's been imported that we don't need. Again, it's another word that we didn't know. I didn't know it when I was a kid. People trafficking, that's a new word as well. People being trafficked to this country for whatever reason. That's something that's been imported. We're not doing it. Our people are not doing it. They are doing it. Nothing good comes out of people trafficking. And following on from that, we have sex slaves in our country now. I didn't know anything about this when I was a kid growing up. But now it's a common word. Oh, sex slaves have been rescued from here, rescued from there. It's something that's been imported to this country that we don't need. We don't need it. Word number 11. Gang rape, Muslim paedophile grooming gangs. We're all in touch with Charlene Downs' mum, Karen. That poor woman, awful thing that she's gone through. I don't know if you've clicked on her on Facebook, she's probably friended you. You know, it's hit home. It's hit home, isn't it? You know, it's happening in our country. I can't believe it, really. I cannot believe it. And Jack Straw, going back to that arsehole, he's turned his back on it. He turned his back on it. Tried to put Nick in prison for talking about it. Islamic extremism, that's word number 12. We hadn't heard for that before, and these people are in here. They're trying to change our country. They're killing us. They're blowing themselves up. They're plotting against us. They're being radicalised in mosques that are being built under our very, very noses. We don't need Islamic extremism in this country. And my last word, I hate this phrase, but it encompasses all the other 12 words that I've said to you. And this is what we are doing here, to fight these words. And the word that we utterly reject is the 13th word, unlucky for some, multiculturalism.
Oh, that's the bogey.
And that's the one. Thank you very much. It's getting a bit hot in here, so I'm going to have a quick drink and hopefully some sausages and chips, and then we'll all come back and we'll hear from Nick. Okay?